What's going on, everybody? My name is Berkify Gaming. Oh, I've definitely taken a break. My name is Austin. You are back with Berkify Gaming, and we're here once again with Doki Doki Literature Club. I fucked that up. It's my own intro. I've been doing the same intro forever. The only thing I changed is my outro. Ugh. All right. Turn. Did my phone just do something? I got a Snapchat. I don't care. I'll turn music back up. All right. All right. So this time I'm going to try to write a poem that helps, or not helps, makes Natsuki happy. So I'm using simple words that talk about emotions. So I'm going to go with giggle, lollipop, fluffy, doki doki. I'm going to go with kawaii. Anime. Jumpy. Laugh. Damn it. Bliss. Damn it. Sweet fuck. Flower. Fuck. I was on such a good run there. Great. Damn it. Jump. Yay. Puppy. Love. Fuck. Kitty. Lucky. Damn it. Still, damn it. Tear. Fuck. Hope. I don't know how that evened out. I think it got a kind of same. Or Natsuki and Sayori. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. I enter in the club room, the usual scene greets me. 4 beautiful babes! Hi, Berkify. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. I want to take a good look at your purse, Sayori. Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns upside down and lets the contents spill on the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How'd you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I can lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. So that only leaves one option. I guess. I give up. That made me feel guilty. Feel guilty, it means you deserve to feel guilty. You already said in the giggles. Eh? I didn't know she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. I was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Berkify to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, to pulling a mischievous little something like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean that. I get too absorbed into my book. I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. Doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You're right, though. There's something bad, and now I have to accept my retribution. That! Still, coming from you, Sayori? Guess that there's a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come before for the cupcakes, so I had tricked Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me some more credit than that, Sayori. I don't know, or something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Whap! Nice. Yeah! Ow! What was that? Huh? A cookie! Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? Because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you. Then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It's only worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki! That's so nice of you! I'm so happy! Sayori hugs the cookie. Geez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly clasps over her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot. Oh, just over one. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat, goes behind Natsuki, and wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez, I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans out and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! You seriously just do that? Mouthful of Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Geez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Huh? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Ugh. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. It's a bit unusual. Hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Huh? You don't think she has a... I hope it's a prize. Probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry! I'm super sorry! Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Huh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What are they talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. But I'll jump anyway. Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I just kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. Well, it's not heard since I was practicing piano. Piano? That's not where you play music as well, Monica. I don't really. I just kind of started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You can play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. If he wants to get a little better, I will. Yay, I am also practicing an instrument. I have my guitar. Yeah. Put it over there, back where it stays, so I don't get it injured or damaged. That sounds cool. I also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Berkfi. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up playing to her anyway. Looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Man, it looks like no one's bothered today. I'm down at the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something like literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of that book Yuri gave me. I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. Close my eyes and end up listening to Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably going to seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of literature clubs is too dense and intellectual. It's not like that at all, you know. We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. Doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place. If it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? After that, after they come, we can do the thing. We can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori's taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Huh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Oh, well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Oh, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. Works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is, then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self, but therein lies the unaffected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Whoa! I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait, actually, I'm not sorry at all. Careful for sleeping like that. This is a napping club. Let's go have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. It goes to my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. I like anime. It's true, though. Yeah, I know. Always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Huh? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. Please give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Huh? Sayori glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look at your hair. It's sticking out all over here. Run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. And you really need a brush for this. Hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. There are toothpaste stains all over your collar right there. I can see the hair, the bow. I don't see the toothpaste stains, though. Unless that's what that is. I thought that was just... It's not really a collar, though. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Try to wipe off the stain with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's going to tell you about it because they want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie. You don't have to keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Huh? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll take me later. I'll start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Huh? Don't say that. You make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this, aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is it so hard to close? I was struggling to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? Alright, it did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Anyway. Yay, boobs! Look much better now, so... Why does it feel so strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? Probably because it never is. I also got this button unbuttoned. For whatever reason. But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew! That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, I'll get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would. Anyway, so that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez, well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? Maybe she can wake me up in the morning. Doing it again, Sayori. Oh, but I was joking that time. Man, it is impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Huh? Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Burke, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I feel to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still tries to retrieve her poem. Well, since Sayori can't wait, let's start with Sayori. Oh my goodness, this is so good, Burkify! Huh? I love it! Especially after yesterday's poem. Ugh. You're too honest sometimes, Sayori. No, but really! I want to put this on my wall. Can I? Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why, because I have no idea what it's like, what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure your opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. But you don't like it just because I wrote it? Huh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people would, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a Burkify poem! Yay, Burkify! Yay. That makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out poems. I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. Not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Ugh. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? You don't want to write something? You want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking of other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Huh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll keep it in mind. But, well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Bittersweet? Melancholy? Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad. I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most, but sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can really help give the rain cloud a little hug. And make a nice happy rainbow. Sorry, that's unexpectedly poetic. Huh? It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Burkify. I should go write that down then. You read my poem now, okay? Bottles. Oh, it's a long one. Alright. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in the bottle to keep it safe. I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in a bottle all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle is starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. After tonight, more dreams. Friends after friends. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I've blown dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done. I open up and in come my friends. And they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from my shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend. Each and every bottle. Every time I let one go, it shatters against the tiles between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Holy crap. Sarah, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but, I mean, didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Ugh, man. Tylenol has not kicked in yet. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I'm meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing is the best. I'm going to keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something like before. Sorry, Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if it's one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Natsuki's trying to write it for her. Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me, then back at the poem. But now she must have read it more than once. Aren't you supposed to be bad at this? Is that a compliment? No, I mean, you know. Natsuki struggles to find the words she wants. Oh. I expected a lot less after what you showed me yesterday. That's all. Well, I guess I just got lucky with this one. Yeah, exactly. You just got lucky, you know? Don't get used to it. You don't always manage to write poems this cute. I mean, well written. No, so that's how it is. My poem is cute. No, why are you smiling? It's not like I like cute things. Suki shoves my poem back towards me. Reading again, I decided that's not so great after all. It's too cute and Doki Doki. It would only impress, girls who like those kinds of things. Haha. For some reason, Natsuki's incredibly easy to see through. Well, anyway, you're going to read mine now, right? Judging by your taste, you'll probably like this a lot. You'll probably learn something from it, something too. Don't forget who the real pro is. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always hear talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. A lot of her friends start like spiders too. That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world's better off without spider lovers. I'm gonna tell everyone. Not bad, right? It's kind of longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's is way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I don't have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain the complicated issues with much simpler analogies. It helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone that would agree the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. You know people like that? Of course. It's about how everyone thinks but it doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I want it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out they make fun of you or think less of you. That just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Oh, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. I'm sure a lot of other people can too. So I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm going to write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Alright. Yuri or Monica? Yuri. Ah, is it my turn? Let's see how it compares to yesterday's. I see. It's a bit different. I'll put you for trying different things, Berkify. Were you inspired by Natsuki's poem? Or Sayori's, perhaps? Well, I guess you could say that. I thought so. I'm happy for you. You don't need to find inspiration in my poems. I write them for myself, not for anyone else. So don't really need for people to like them or anything. Yuri. I'm sorry for being blunt, but you're overthinking this a little. Just because our styles are different doesn't mean I dislike your poems. In fact, I try to do something in your style. I'll probably just do a terrible job. I see. I'm sorry. My stupid mind, it likes to do that sometimes. Anyway, you don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader into seeing into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. It's certainly an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, well, an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. My subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, very hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of the raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon is taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me his excitement. I rush to blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. It's a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. If I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Huh, that's funny. Did Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for strange interests? Huh? She did? Yeah. She's talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah, sounds like you two have that in common. Well, it's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person that would make fun of my hobbies. Man, I'm so tired. Well, but I suppose it's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay, well, thank you for sharing with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my weirdness, I probably would hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad you're a good listener. Hi again, Burkify. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that, as long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. Give a poem to Monica. Alright, I like this one. Makes you think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I won't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common. Well, you may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like you two really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, and end up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. Sure you're not reading into it too much? It could be. Oh gosh, it sounds like Yuri. But in any case, Yuri's writing has a kind of gentle feel to it. I can tell she likes exploring with emotions, like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Both to each their own. You shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. But anyway, want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. Noise that won't stop. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. I guess my better judgment. Interesting. Against my better judgment. Not sure where exactly it would be at, but I'm gonna look. So I'm not sure where exactly I'd be looking for it, but I think this is all different stuff. Figured it'd be here somewhere. What's all this? I'm scared to touch anything because I don't want to mess anything up. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm looking for. I'll go ahead and save. Even more abstract than the last one, huh? Thank you, whoever just followed me, 2603_6000. That's a lot. Wow. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I'd never really seen before, I guess. It's kind of like you were playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of a poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of feeling or conversation with the reader, so putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Here comes the bullshit! You never know when you might change your mind, when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this any tip about writing? What are you even talking about? My very first today. Thanks for listening. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I've done something extra planned today. If everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is it about the festival? Don't forget to save your game! Don't forget! Oh, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put something together, anything good in just a few days. We'll end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. I wanted to keep it simple, okay? You don't need much more than a few decorations. Theory's been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but it doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Ah, sorry, I thought I shared about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose poems to recite during the event, but the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. So Sayori's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for everyone to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting posters up, did you? Huh? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayori, I understand where they're coming from. Or that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot for them to recite their poems out loud for a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, they will inspire others to do the same. The more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature's about. Yeah, by expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others, to inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? Cupcakes? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Suki and Yuri remained silent. Sayori looked worried. I guess there's been no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been really trying hard to get some new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but looks like Natsuki didn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I still just have to get it over with. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. How about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. Try to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica, this is too sudden. Well, the character has a poem in front of the club. How do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh, no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to a specific poem she has in mind to herself. Then she stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear and confident voice fills the room. More than her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. This is something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica! Thank you very much. I was hoping to set a good example. Are ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next! Yuri is fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called Her Anxiously Glances at Each of Us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens to Yuri when she gets absorbed into her books. Quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fiercely confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure, and she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse to the whirling fire Yuri can feel inside her head. Suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back in reality and glances around her as if she's bewildered even herself. The poem made a safe situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri recognition she deserves. Not that we didn't want to applaud for her. We were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. What the fuck? We're on top of a chair, Trifler walks to the podium. So it's called My Meadow. Ah. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori, it's a lot harder than I thought. How'd you guys do it so easily? Don't you think of it like you're reciting to other people? Imagine you're reciting to yourself in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out best that way. I see. Okay then. Sora begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice is made at the perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. It is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Berkfire liked it. That's a good sign. What does that even mean? Count nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that the other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. Mine is a little more force behind it depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. The next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time for the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Berkfire. I'm not going to compare you guys anyway. I just love Berkfire level where everyone's expectations or standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki. It's fine. Might as well get it over with. It's not like I have much selection of what to read. That's what the goal of what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poems. I'm not exactly confident in my own writing. It's hard to put energy into it. But once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. I think that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. This poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting? Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She heads back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. Better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to write a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people would be way easier. I put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's surprising, Natsuki. I think it'd be the other way around for me. But that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have to worry about... much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time which I'll be reciting. Jeez. Probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised at that you're putting all this effort in for the club. Just really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. We're working out really nicely so far, so let's continue that. For the festival, we'll finish playing tomorrow, then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori or Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. For the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. Kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys, don't make a big deal out of it. Must be a little nice, though. Well, I'm supposed to respond to that. Okay, Berkby, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. Walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori's being a little quieter than usual all the way home. Hey, Sayori? Sorry, I was spacing out. Ah, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to, sorry if I was with words. Let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. I'll walk home with Yuri. Why not? I'm home with Yuri, huh? I thought that made my heart pound. Given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down, so. Isn't she so beautiful and smart? There's nothing to do with what I just said. You admitted it. Jeez, there's not even a point to speculate something that's never going to happen. Well, maybe, but I'd like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? Need you. Yuri. I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry, everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. The conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. But it's kind of hurtful for trapping me in such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Here's what will happen at that time. Alright. With that, I want to take a quick break from both Twitch and YouTube. But I will be back shortly. I gotta take a break, something to eat. I am starving. So as always, like to do, please like, subscribe. If you have suggestions, give me tips or comments, put in the comment section below, and I'll see you all next episode.